People of the world, greetings and salutations. I am the Hiraeth Gamer, and today, in order to get a new sword, we continue to face our fears in the trial set out before us. Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice Part 4, coming up next. I did it. Suddenly without face paint.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
What made you special, sir?
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
And so she ran away from home.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. Keep going. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Are you guys showing sympathy towards me? What's wrong with you?
Do another one. It's too much.
Yes, we can do another one. I've got a taste for it now. Let's go. Everywhere I look, there's just... What is this tree? This body tree? This special scarecrow. Can I get down from here? Please tell me I can just use this rope to... Or not use the rope, anyways. Look deep into my crystal ball.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
Baldur's
The
Gate?
second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise.
And immortal.
He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Never let a good deed go unpunished. Stormy weather. Strange weather. I see this. Why is everything running away from me? Am I that scary? You see this, don't you? Let us talk to the Maui Tiki head.
What is it? What does it see?
A mask typically doesn't see anything, but perhaps I can see through it.
You want to see what Mars sees.
Stay back,
And-
don't touch it.
You're curious.
I am gonna touch it, just because you told me not to. Well, how about that?
Trust us.
Where are we?
What is this? It's the same.
That is cool.
It's another world.
No, it's not. It's just a different time. This is sunset. And this will be, like, nighttime.
Like it here.
Yeah, I like it here too. Let's
Can we
go.
stay?
Yes, we will stay. Yes, we are.
It's safe here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
Oh. Did I didn't even notice it was broken.
Let's cross it.
Oh, that bridge. Perhaps. That too I hadn't noticed yet. It's locked from the other side. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, this is a weird totem. Oh, I've missed
Northmen
two?
tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son.
Freya.
One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
And thus Freya makes him immortal. And if we've played a certain other game, we can find out that Baldur isn't all that happy to be as unfeeling and immortal as he turns out to be.
You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion.
I need a sword, actually.
He's waiting for you.
I know.
Always said he's
What are we looking for?
cares about you.
All these...
He loves you.
How do you know?
Dillion.
Dillion.
Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here.
We are coming for you indeed, my probably unrequited love. I still kind of think that this is all just from Senua's point of view. Very much a one-sided thing. Perhaps this Dillion doesn't even know who we are. That would be a tragic thing, that in the end I finally do get to this Dillion guy and he just looks at me going, "Who are you exactly?" And it just shatters everything because it's like all the suffering truly for naught. Also, I've yet to find exactly where to apply the thing. Maybe I have to do that in the other world. Unless it's over there. I'm not going back there, I'm sure. There's typically smaller versions of the rune will start swimming in my screen the moment I get close, but this feels kind of pointless. Alright, let's give that a shot. Both bridges are open, so I should be able to not have a problem, even though I have 99 of them. Huh. Ugh. Back. Alright, so that's the broken bridge. This is the fixed bridge.
The gate is open. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
I'm sure it's dangerous, but we don't have much of a choice. I need to find the ruin, though. Wait. It's still active, though, right? Or do I need to... Is this a different ruin? Nope, still very much the same. Then why can't I? That means I'm really far off.
Look what happens to the things I love. Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting
Wait, oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, but now he's gone.
Dillian, don't lose him. Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not.
Yeah, I know we're in the wrong world, girls, but there's nothing I can do about it, though.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
I think it might be that one of them from the other side. Open the door. And now it's a matter of, let's just quickly take a look up there. I mean, it has to be from the other side. Unless I can find... Never mind.
He's the reason she's alive at all.
Come on. I mean, that's it, right? There we go.
Do you remember the sound of his voice? You've got it. Why isn't he? You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this one.
I cannot go up there, not in this world, but if we teleport back, we should be able to do it just fine.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair?
Oh, he actually, we were actually a thing. We were actually like a power couple.
She should have listened to her. Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could do.
I like how the change in scenery changes the voices in my head as well. When it's sunset, they're sort of reminiscing of the old days, and now they're just shitting on me harder and faster than a hippo can.
Darkness is swallowing you both.
That is a first.
Where are you taking
He's
him?
up there.
He's up there.
I need to fix this staircase.
There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way.
Oh, I didn't think it would be that easy. This is new.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe.
Yep, the
He
dart.
goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Truly the god of mischief. But why? Why does Loki care? Where are... Hey, you are... That was very close.
You broke.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
There's a lot of pointless dying. It seems like such a... boogeyman sort of
He
thing
led you
to do
astray.
in
You
old
should have listened to
texts.
your father when you had the chance.
Yeah, you should have listened, be good, be nice, don't be an
love has
asshole,
tortured
because
you
if you
and it
don't,
tortures
if you stray from the path, then you will end up dead one way or another. I think I'll take the non-rainy version. I'll take a rain check on the rain.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
See, do you remember? Immediately reminiscing about the golden years in this golden hour. Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack, let's go. Boost the plunk.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
Wait, he touched me? I'm not even sure if this is PG, ladies. Tell me more story.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me.
And as long as Loki won't
Gods
cry,
sent messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of Hell.
weep him out of hell.
And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
But again, why do this? What's Loki's end game in all this? And that is the... Will this open at all? There's a chain around it, you doofus. Of course it won't. I knew that.
Dillion saved you from them.
Who's them? And when was this? Alright. Peer into the other dimension.
It's broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
What is this belief you speak of? Dillion. Why are you running away, my dude? I'm running away.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse
Anything else I
came-
did with it? You girls are like this torrent of diarrhea that just won't stop. It's just an endless stream of spam. There's no substance to it. There's no solid stuff. It's just
Dillion doesn't
disgusting
know who
hatred.
killed him, but we do.
But we do. Well, tell me, who was it? That's a whodunit. I mean, this is definitely something I'm gonna have to track down, I'm sure. But first,
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of birth. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Wait. Man has nothing to do with the gods, really.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Wait, what was I doing and where was I going? Can I... Yeah, there we go. Guilty!
Was it worth it?
I think it was, maybe? Possibly? Potentially? I mean, ideally. And even so, I cannot... What do you want me to do? I completely lost my train of thought.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the things she loves.
I wanna know what love is. Probably should have just started with this door. But me being the absolute idiot that I am. Well, I know the rightmost one.
She knew best. She thought she had light within her.
Years had passed since she left her father.
Darkness.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Friendship turned to love.
Oh.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
What does it feel like to
That would be one. What does it feel like to be in love? Well, I couldn't rightly tell you because I don't think I've ever actually been. Only figments, thoughts of it, potentially.
They mean nothing.
You are nothing.
The gods are just
You're my favorite waste of time.
It wouldn't be. What if this is pointless?
Life is pointless, ladies. You would do well to remember that.
You could make this feel. You're seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
I do see runes everywhere. I'm kind of working on it, don't you see?
Makes sense. The gods were lying.
The gods were lying.
Really, the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense.
Why do you girls believe in gods? They're fairy tales. Indeed, it doesn't mean anything.
You're wasting time. You have no time for this. Speak up.
I'm working as fast as I can. What do you want from me?
Trials to distract you. They've set you up, and
I mean,
they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
that would be a bitch move if these trials mean nothing. But I'd like to believe that they at least grant me that sword that I kind of want.
Get in the way.
And speaking of which, I do hope that from... No, let me finish. I hope that from here on out that combat picks up a little bit, because really combat feels really sort of forced and tedious. I don't gain any new skills whatsoever. Let's find out if it was worth it. Come on! Open that shit up. Father, I have come home. Dillian. Yay, more balancing on a beam. Alright, don't screw me over this time, please. Dillian! You sounded very hoarse there, come on. Or should I say husky? No, why? You come to me! You will...
Yes.
Yeah, why am I...
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbal. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful.
There we go. Yay! Jump joyfully into my arms, oh love.
No!
Oh. Oh, that's...
He's disappeared.
I thought he was like, come to jump onto my bosom.
Senua,
Oh, hey.
your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares.
Depends on the nightmares.
Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I'm not.
Did you make it though sound as though a blind person can't be scared?
It's to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
Have some romantic ideals, ladies. Let's assume we're not doing this for nothing.
It's the end. It's just a trick.
It could be a trick.
You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again.
I think I've been fooled more by you guys than I have been by
It's just
life.
their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
If I don't do anything, nothing will ever happen, ladies, so... You want me to just sit on my ass and do literally nothing for the sake of being spared any kind of harm? That's no way to live, is it? Also, I'm not quite sure I appreciate the real actors being mixed into a game. I'm not a huge fan of it. Would prefer
I saw
just
once a
rendered
plague
characters.
strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
Hundreds. Terrible plague. Hundreds died.
The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40, and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Hundreds died.
I don't like it.
Spanish flu, 16 million.
What is this place?